자, 호그와트 레거시 이어서 한번 해보겠습니다. 제가 방종을 하고 또 혼자 좆빠지게 했는데, 지금 퀘스트 어느 정도 다 밀어놨습니다. 사이드 퀘스트. 그래서 말만 걸면 돼요. 이렇게 만들어놨어. 그러면은, 일단 쿠르시오를 먼저 배우러 가겠습니다. 좋아. 좋아요. 걸어서 가야지. 나 지도 안 쓸 거야. 저게 지도 쓰고 가면은 개 같은 게 로딩 존나 오래 걸려요. 잠깐, 이 버퍼가 더 오래 걸리나? 저렇게 프레임들랑 끊기는 게 더 오래 걸리려나? 좋아 좋아. 그래, 이게 최적화된 거라는데. 뚱보 여인. 좋아요 좋아요 좋아요. 그리고 얘네 기숙사 밤에 못 돌아다니지 않나? 아우, 그만 좀 끊겼으면 좋겠다 제발. 가자. 이제 겨울이야. 호그와트에 겨울이 찾아왔습니다. 좋네, 좋아요. 지금도 겨울인디. 나 이거 제발. 예.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll
살라자르
be.
슬리데린.
Unfortunately, only a gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn.
나 걔한테 찍혔는데.
I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
데려다 준대요. 개꿀. 야,
He's
데려다
this way.
줘봐. 슬리데린 벽은 아예 막혀 있구나. 뱀이다, 뱀. 빨리 가봐.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Damn Portugal.
There he is. Good luck.
굴락. 맞짱
What are
뜰
you
것
doing
같은데.
here?
Hello, Ominous.
오마니스?
Do you have a
오미니스?
moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
너 뒷담가 나왔다, 이
Please,
개새끼야.
I
덤벼.
confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft.
덤벼.
Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt.
아니, 근데 마법 배우면서 어둠의 마법을 왜 무서워하는 거야?
Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic.
겁쟁이들.
In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
안에 무슨 일이 있으니 궁금해. 내가 조심하는 게 이해가 된다.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
새끼들은 나한테 심부름이야.
I hope we don't regret this.
뭐지 이거?
Sebastian, over here. Incendio.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Hmm.
Opening the entrance has something to
뭐야,
do with
세븐처럼 왔네?
face.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
슬리데린의 입구를 여세요. 슬리데린의 입구를 열라고? 아, 퍼즐인가봐. 아하, 오케이.
Confringo!
열려라 참깨.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
좋아. 뭐지? 뭐 박살나 있다. 녹투와 곤트의 일지. 녹투와
A
곤트?
journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
대기. 저거 수리해주자.
Gaunt!
Reparo.
Ominous!
레페로.
Family was here.
수리했죠?
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
그 뱀소리? 뱀 언어?
The voice is ancient, sinister.
고대의 목소리를.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a
이 소리는? 뱀의
I
언어?
can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
두세 번은 다시 생각해보면 결론이야. 왜 다시 생각해주냐는 전혀 모르겠어.
I see no reason we should stop now.
이미 들어왔죠?
It's
멈출 수 없죠?
ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
오, 보여주나?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
볼드모트요.
It worked.
오,
Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
와, 역시 슬리데린 개간지. 뭐야 이거?
There's no
Revelio.
clear way forward.
like a maze.
Confringo.
Salazar Slytherin most likely
뭐지?
wanted this to be difficult to solve.
됐다.
The door we came from, it closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
퍼즐이구나. 볼드모트 세수 때야? 아직 금방 태어나기 전이라. 안 나올 겁니다.
Confringo.
큰 프링고.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
아, 그러고 있지 말고 그 뭐야 뭐야 이거 루모스 좀 해봐. 제발.
루모스.
양아치 새끼들. 내가 다 해야 돼? 새끼들 옆에 손손등이나 한번 좀 비춰주지. 양아치 같은 새끼들. 뭐야?
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
뭐지? 아까 문양 봤는데? 뭐야?
That didn't
아야.
sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make
Lumos.
this easy.
이걸 열어야 되잖아. 자, 문이 개 같은 거. 저 뭐야? 무슨 코뿔소에? 삼각형. 코뿔소에 삼각형. 무슨 코뿔소에 삼각형. 요거에 코뿔소. 이건가? 이건 듯? 됐다. 이거 아니? 기다려야 되나 봄? 맞았죠? 정답이죠? 아, 찌발!
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
아니라고?
You sound surprised. We're in a
Lumos.
maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
저거랑 비슷한 게 또 있나 보다. 아, 그럼 이게 이건가? 더 그건 없지. 한번 해보자.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
이게 이건가 보.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
나이스. 좋아요.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
You got to it
구라까지 마, 이-
first. Nice work.
좋아요.
Not sure references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful.
Lumos.
That's the part I'm wary of.
아 이게 이제 6인가 보다.
Rewards. Keep going.
올챙이의 삼각형. 올챙이의 삼각형. 올챙이의 삼각형. 올챙이의 삼각형. 이 문이 이건가? 잠깐만 뭐야? 이거 문 언제 생겼어? 원래 있었나? 그럼 이걸 해보자. 무슨 해 무한. 이거에 뭐야 됐다.
That
좋아.
sounded promising. Lumo.
Another
루머스.
dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
이번엔 또 내려가서 봐야 돼? 존나 귀찮네 진짜로. 대충 하나만 보고 그 돌려 째끼면 되겠죠? 올챙이였지? 뱀소리 좀 소름 돋아요. 올챙이였나? 잠깐 올챙이 맞지? 올챙이 맞나? 잠깐만 기억력 보소. 올챙이 맞음. 올챙이 맞음. 올챙이 정답.
Another.
올챙이 올려두고 다 돌리면 돼. 뭐 하나 맞겠지 그러면. 싫어요?
Dial seems to be getting more difficult.
응 포션
We
빨았어.
made it this far. Don't
포션
give up.
빨았어. 덤벼. 올챙이 올려두고 하나씩 됐죠? 좋아.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
뭐야 이거 불 피우는 거 있었잖아.
Confringo.
녹투 아콘트.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person.
Revelio.
와 좆도 안 보여요. 와 뭐야? 저기지?
Lumos.
르머스. 울산. DRX
Spotted
울산.
something ahead. Looks troubling.
저 뭐야? 야 무슨 뭐 쿠르시오
I think we're locked in.
하나 배우는데 뭐 이러면서 가야 돼?
Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
쿠르시오. 적혀 있다. 쿠르시오. 뭐야?
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here,
헐.
blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
쫄지 마.
I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
쫄지 마.
I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
더 어려운 관문이 될 거라고? 불안하다.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will
크루시아투스.
open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's
왜 짬
favor.
때리냐?
Will you ask him about this?
네가 물어봐. 왜 나한테
You
물어봐?
know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck.
힘내라. 어딜
Wish
나한테
we
짬
had some
때리려고.
liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
왜 이렇게 쫄아? 씨발 내가 할게. 다 비켜봐. 어떻게 하는
What do
건데?
we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice.
얘네 다 죽이고 저 혼자
I don't yearn to follow
살아나갈
in Noctua
겁니다.
Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
나 알려줘. 내가 할래. 이 새끼 존나 이기적인 거 봐. 잘 됐네. 난 크루시아투스를 저주를 배우고 싶지 않거든. 좋다. 크루시아투스 저주를 알려주면 내가 너한테 걸게. 개 좋은데? 내가 너한테 검.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
와, 아플 준비해라. 자, 한번 배워봅시다. 쿠르시오. 좋아요. 좋아.
Ready?
I'm ready.
뭐 이걸 견디네? 소리 존나 컸어요. 존나 깜짝아.
Are you alright? That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop.
저주도 살살 맞으면 안
I'll
아파?
survive. Let's keep moving.
맞는 듯.
We made it. We
Revelio.
found Salazar Slytherin's
살라자르다.
scriptorium.
살라자르?
I can't believe we're here.
뭐야 이거? 슬리데린의 주문서. 와우, 씨. 이거.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I want to know.
살라자르 슬리데린 기록실. 와. 개쩌는 걸? 너 보여주라고? 싫은데. 파밍 먼저 하고 임마. 오. 오케이.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on.
야.
But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
역시 말 존내 안 들어요.
It's breathtaking.
이제 이거 뭐 잘못 건드렸다 다 무너지는 거 아니요? 뭐야 이것도. 호그와트에 어울리지 않는 사람들을 제거할 자에 의해 깨어날 수 있을 때까지 방에 두고 깊은 잠속에 빠뜨릴 것이다. 와,
Never have
좋다.
made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never.
이정 얘 내가 봤을 때 쿠르시오 한 대 맞아야 됨. 맞아볼래? 쿠르시오. 아. 극혐. 사람한테 못 쓰게 돼 있네. 야, 왜 나 혼자
I see a
가냐?
way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
빠이.
Ominous.
뭐야 언제 왔어?
Your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
아직 남았는데.
I
아브라
suppose
케다브라
after all
배워야
this,
돼.
I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
이러다 미쳐 내가 이거 배워야 돼. 퀘스트 완료. 영구의 그림자 속에서. 여기가 슬리데린 기숙사구나. 다음 스킬 배우러 갑시다. 다음 뭐냐? 다음이 플리펜도. 봄버레다 먼저 배울까? 아니야, 플리펜도. 저거 아껴두자. 플리펜도 배우러 갑시다. 아, 여기서 배우는구나. 이건 뭐야? 아, 이거 사이드 퀘스트다. 와우, 교수님.
That's a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me,
Yes,
Professor.
yes.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip,
플리펜도.
and it's all in the wrist.
근데 플리펜도는
Let's
무슨
see, give it a
주문이지?
go. You will want to focus with this spell.
플리펜도가 뭐야?
Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
플리펜도. 화분 깨는
Wonderfully
스킬?
done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo,
Look at that. You're a
아, 그냥
natural.
뒤집는 거구나.
Levioso, Expelliarmus, Accio, Flipendo, Confringo, Glacis, Defendo, Repulso.
와, 버퍼 씨발 미쳤나봐. 거꾸로 집어던져 보라색 방어병 마법을 풀 수 있다. 필요 없고요. 됐나? 다 됐구나. 자, 다음 퀘스트. 봄바르다 배운다. 좋아. 호윈 교수님. 이번에 호윈 교수님한테 가야 돼요. 어디로 가면 되니? 좋아. 여긴가? 여기구만. 좋아요. 이렇게 설정하면 약간 끊기는 게 많이 없더라고요. 좋아. 귀여워. 아, 나도 고등학교를 이런 데로 나왔으면 얼마나 좋았을까. 존나 재밌게 학교 생활 했을 듯. 그리고 막 그 악마의 저주, 그 뭐야, 쿠루시오, 아브라케다브라, 그런 거, 그 뭐라 해야 돼 그거. 뭐지? 그 뭐야, 그 자격증 따야 됨. 솔직히 자격증 따야 됨. 뭐야? 지도에서 F를 눌러 시간을 단축시킬 수 있습니다. 기다려야 되는구나. 최저가 되면은 이제 고품질로 게임할 수 있겠지.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin.
와, 눈 개 크다.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
그렇습니다.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombard now.
봄바르다.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The
necessary.
exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
학생이 배워도 되는 마법인가요?
Is this something we should be learning in school?
전혀 아닌 것 같아.
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements.
좋아요.
We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nice and steady wand movements.
뭐야, 이건
Remember,
간단하네?
the exploding charm is highly volatile.
좋아. 봄바르다.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
아, 이게 존나 불편해 진짜. 봄바르다. 이것도 불인가? 큰 데미지를 주면 동시에 폭발하는 대형 장애물을 부수고 주변 적에게 데미지를 줍니다. 개쩌네.
Head and try it on the pumpkins.
펌킨 어딨어? 여기 있다.
Confringo!
컴프린거 말고. 호박 어디 갔냐?
Bombarda!
봄바르다. 발음 개쩌네.
Textbook execution. Bravo. Excellent
Wow.
work. Cast the spell just like that every
개쩔어.
time. Assured and in control.
봄바르다. 오, 봄바르다. 교수님, 봄바르다. 자, 다음 이제 메인 퀘스트 밉시다. 드디어 메인 퀘스트. 뭐야 이건 또? 언더크래프트 안에 있는 세바차상과 대화하세요. 아우, 존나 귀찮게 하네 또. 이거 19레벨 때 하는 그거네. 오, 미친. 자, 갑시다. 그 위치가 어디니? 아, 날아가 볼까? 그리고 이거 빗자루에 대해서 좀 알았어요. 이게 바닥이랑 좀 붙어 다녀야 바닥에 좀 납작하게 다녀야 속도를 계속 유지하면서 빠르게 날아갈 수 있다 라는 걸 배웠습니다. 도착. 나왔다. 네. 대기.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
타이윙.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
혼테일
I'm
홀.
afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they
저
never
메이플에
went into
나오는
detail.
몬스터 아님?
I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
비밀로 할게.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something
Oh.
ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
금지된 숲 아니야? 아, 내가 지나왔지 금지된 숲은. 야, 앞에 보고 가라. 앞에 보고. 제발 로딩. 컴퓨터에 힘을 내.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
나 쿠르시오 있다. 덤비지 마라.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
나 쿠르시오 있다.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
개간지다. 켄타우루스.
It's
와우.
certainly a charmer.
That
매력적이라고?
could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind. The
개인가?
poachers aren't helping matters.
But
리스펙.
why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why
Revelio.
the centaurs are suspicious.
이 새끼들이 미쳤나?
That's the
Oi.
third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive. than
쿠르시오
usual
장전한다.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
뭐지? 깜짝아. 뭐 나타나면 쿠르시오 갈긴다.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
밀렵꾼들이 있던 곳이구나. 조사하기.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
헐.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio.
루벨리오. 이건 뭐야?
This is goblin metal.
고블린 금속?
Seems out of place in a poacher camp.
와, 설마 고블린도 엮여 있는 거 아니야? 란록이랑 금마랑 엮여 있을 수도?
Anything interesting?
뭐해? 갑자기?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
예감이 안 좋대요. 왜 안 좋을까?
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
저기 있다.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
죽여버리러
Let's take a
가자.
closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
뭐야? 우와. 이걸 어떻게 조지지? 애들 개 많은데? 한 명 한 명씩 조지면 되겠다. 일단 얘 조지고. 파리카페티코 토탈루스. 우와. 암살 개사기. 덤벼. 이왕 이렇게 된 거 어쩔 수 없다. 프테고. 스투페빠 이 자식아. 바로 쿠르시오. 익스펠리아무스. 디발. 에이. 풀었죠? 피했죠? 봄바르다. 익스펠리아무스. 아, 이거 또 설마 수리해야 돼?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic
아,
himself.
씨.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
와우. 레페로. 완벽하죠? 쿠르쇼 쓸 때 귀 아파요. 이거 귀 존내 아파.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 오히려 좋아요? 왜 오히려 좋은 거지? 아, 비켜봐. 여러분들 귀 안 아파요? 나만 아파? 밀렵군 텐트. 자, 털러 가자.
What in Merlin's name?
오, 용이다.
Are those dragons?
오, 뭐야? 오. 안돼. 빵빵 터지긴 하다. 귀 아프지
It's
않아요?
a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this?
켄타우로스.
The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
쥐는 눈에 안 띄나?
What I wouldn't give to be a delegate.
자, 저기 봐라.
Something's not right.
뭔가 있죠? 바보
Don't know
멍청이.
what Victor was thinking.
펜트베 토탈루스. 바보 컷? 이거 안 열려. 이거 못 들어가나 보네. 그럼 이제 여긴가?
Revelio.
레벨리오. 와, 용 미쳤다.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
드래곤 뭐야? 고블린이랑 같이 있네?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade,
닥쳐.
then violence
뭐야?
is going to get me
닥쳐. 닥쳐. 야, 다음 닥쳐. 아니야, 너 못 봤어. 나 못 봤다. 넌 날 보지 못했다. 자, 다음.
Revelio.
뭐야, 저기 뭐 있다. 내가 봤을 때 그냥 주문으로 해도 애들 죽는 거 보면 내가 개새끼인데. 와, 잔인한 새끼들.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
열려라 참깨. 왜 안 열려? 포피와 대화하세요. 아, 근데 못 뛰는 거 답답하다.
What's going on down there?
와,
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
알로
Let's
호모라.
even her odds, shall we?
알로 호모라 조져야지 저거. 잠깐만.
Accio.
아키오 왜 안 되냐?
Revelio.
저거 어떻게 하지? 아하. 열기. 일단
Look,
숨어.
they've got a dragon egg.
Lumos.
Hebridean from
루모스 하지 말고.
We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
드래곤알? 저거는 나의 아이템 업그레이드용? 와우.
Hello, Hamora.
알로 호모라. 알로 호모라. 나이스. 챙겨가야지. 개꿀이잖아. 용 깨어났을 때 눈 마주치면은 내가 업무하러 한다고 막 그랬는데.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements
Revelio.
will only buy us a few seconds.
닥쳐.
Let's make them count.
파밍할 거니까. 좋아요. 파밍 끝. 저거 한번 풀어줄까?
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
저 어떻게 풀어줄까? 뭐야, 왜 걸렸어? 스투페 파이. 아, 띠바.
That's all you are.
띠바.
Back for more. The lab returns.
뒤져. 띠발 W. 바로 풀었죠? 바로 풀었죠? 아, 이 새끼가? 크루시오띠. 와. 좀 아픈데? 봄바르다. 닥쳐. 일로와. S? 좋아요. 좋아. 공평하게 싸웠어야 되는데? 뭐야. 누구세요?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
나를 찾고 있었다고요? 나를 찾고 있었다고? 너무 좋은걸? 아 띠발. 스투페 파이 개자식아. 좋아. 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 오, 디바야, 오. 오, 디바야, 오. 피하고. 좋아. 피하고. 좋아. 이제 익숙해지기 시작했다잉. 좋아. 다음 개족봐. 뭘 새끼야? 넌 바로 쿠르시오지. 빠이. 좋아. 익스펠리아무스. 아 주문 존나 헷갈린다. 디펄서. 익스펠리아무스.
We don't have time. We need to free her now
광역기가
before
없어요.
more show up.
광역기 있긴 한데 약간 좀 별로? 별로 선호하지 않은?
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
야 뒤에 봐라 뒤에. 오. 빠이. 오. 오. 야 웃을 때 아닌데. 저희 아니에요. 저희 아니에요. 와우.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm
뭔데?
guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
일단 돌아가자. 용의 알은 어떡하지?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
밀렵꾼이나 나나
Be
다를 게
careful,
뭐야?
won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Bombarda!
뽐바다.
Confringo!
큰 핑거. 좋아요. 와 역시 메인 퀘스트 하니까 많이 오르네. 더보그 기습하려고 할 때 뒤집기? 응 안해. 다음 퀘스트 봅시다. 다음 메인 퀘스트.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
지하
Afterwards, we will
항구?
discuss your progress thus far.
지하 항구? 오케이. 변신술 관련 서적에서 필드 가이드 페이지 수집하기.
This place has seen better days.
좋아요. 여기가 금지된 숲인가? 나무 울창한 거 보니까 맞는 듯. 오호. 좋아. 해리포터에선 금지된 숲 보지도 못하는데 얘들 그냥 막 날라다니네. 아치 새끼들 아니야? 좋아 좋아 좋아. 역시 맵으로 이동하는 것보다 날아가는 게 더 좋아요. 날아가는 게 더 재밌어. 로딩 걸리는 시간이랑 이거나 비슷한 듯. 빰빰빰빰. 검은 호수. 여기 밑으로 나니까 그것도 있던데. 왕문어 있던데. 왕문어. 아 버퍼. 뭐 저 어디로 가? 오케이. 됐다. 여긴가 보다. 지하 항구. 엘리베이터가 있네.
So this is the underground harbor.
오. 가이드 페이지 수집하기. 저거구만.
Revelio.
지하항구 구름 다리 안뜰 1학년 학생들 배에 태우고 검은 호수를 건너 호그와트에 내려줄 때 사용되는 선착장이 있습니다. 크, 이거 타고 오는구만. $50 개꿀. 가자. 그럼 이제 도서관에 비치된 중급 변신술 관련 서적에서 필드 가이드 페이지 수집하기. 귀찮구만. 거의 뭐 사이드 퀘스트인데. 좋아. 가자. 열려라 참깨. 우와.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
왜 나한테 그러는 거지?
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may
와,
finally
걔
be safe
시빈
to
써.
rescue the dragon from Horntail Hall.
연락 오는 거 봐. 그럼 뭐 이 정도면 해리포터지.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
어떻게 알았니?
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
이 새끼 봐라 이거.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of
문제
the
내봐.
wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
어려운 걸로 되지? 해야 한다면 어쩔 수 없지.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
모임? 이게 이름 비슷한 듯. 골든 스니젯. 제일 비슷해요.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct!
역시.
The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
행운의 물약? 알리 호치 마법냐. 이거는 뭔가 좀 비밀에 쌓여있는 알리 호모라 그 느낌인데. 펠릭스 펠립시스 이거다.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
그렇지.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions.
자 다음.
The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
뭐지? 죽음의 성물? 삼형제 이야기에 등장하는 마법 유물? 호클룩스 설립자의 유물 삼형제 이야기? 삼형제 이야기가 뭐야? 죽음의 성물은 아니고 설립자의 유물이 호크룩스인 듯?
Horcruxes.
No.
아!
The answer was the Deathly
죽음의
Hallows.
성물이라고?
According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists
딱
of the
총 나온
Elder
지판.
Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
이거 알아. 블리저. 아 케이블인가? 블러전드?
The bludger.
I'm sorry,
아,
but
씨발
the correct
케이블이구나.
answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
아 폴리주스 이건 족밥이죠. 진실이죠. 종 자체가 바뀌게. 종 자체가 뭐야? 종이 뭔데? 진실.
True.
Actually, the answer was
종이
false.
뭔데 이씨.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
아 필요 없어. 지금은 안 돼.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
꺼져.
Let me know if you change your mind.
마음 안 바뀔 듯.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
좋아.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
이제 수업 들으러
Return
갑시다.
Transfiguration.
와. 변신 마법. 해그위드? 헐. 책이 없고.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted.
겁먹을 필요가 없다고?
Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
와.
Now, you all know what to do.
세바스찬이다. 뭐지? 와우. 이거 론 위즐리 그거 아님? G컵. 와.
Beautifully done.
끝났네? 위즐리 교수와 대화하세요. 왜 나만 방과후 수업하는 거야? 존나 계열받아.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
오. 과제가 도움이 됐어요.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
Mm-hmm.
Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
비밀로 하자. 아니요?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts, and
야, 거짓말
food,
개 못하네.
and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
위즐리 교수님의 과제. 과제 완료. 다 끝냈다. 뭐야 이건 또. 메인 퀘스트 광산의 그림자 속에서. 뭐 먼저 가지? 이거 먼저 가자. 좋아요. 아, 언제까지 올라가야 돼? 도착했죠?
Hello there.
얜 또 왜?
Hello, Armit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Much better. 광산으로 가자.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
광산 입구 근처에 로드국을 만나세요. 아, 존나 보네. 이건 가야지. 날라가야지. 고블린 광산 반갑고.
A
로드국.
friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
하지만 어쩔 수 없잖아요.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Armit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
준비됨.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
고블린 광산에 들어가세요. 여기까지만 해야겠다. 저거 퀘스트까지만 합시다. 귀때기 존나 아프네요. 이제 다 두드려 패면 되는 거지? 꺼져.
The door is looking at us.
우리를 바라보는 문이라고? 아, 이제 이거 나오나 보다.
Revelio.
어떡하라고?
We need to break its line of sight somehow.
어떻게 해서든 문을 피해야 된다고? 그렇다면?
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
아, 이렇게 여는 거였어? 어허. 오케이.
So rarely prepare one for reality.
와우.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
닥쳐.
I cannot believe.
고블린을 만났다니 믿기지 않다고.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive
Bombada.
workmanship for so simple a device.
Confringo. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
오케이. 아, 까비. 두고 갈 수 있어. 오, 개빨라. 너무 빨라요. 선생님, 너무 빨라요. 됐어.
I still can't believe we're inside a
Accio.
real goblin mine.
아디오. 된 건가?
Revelio.
됐다. 개꿀. 좋아.
I've read about
또
mines
퍼즐이구만.
like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
좋아. 빠이.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
오케이. 오, 씨발. 고블린 주사 마법을 부리는 동안? 띠발. 좋아.
Matter of time, Rock said things right. Wait a moment. How nice
좋아.
is this stuff?
아.
Defender. Confringo.
덤벼.
Repulsor. Bombarda.
bombarda. 새끼 거.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
나이스.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safety on it. You have my word.
얘 뭐 싸워본 적이 있긴 한?
Revelio.
얘 앞에서 그냥 사라지면 어떡함?
Right.
못 찾죠?
To be seen doing.
나이스.
Revelio.
레벨리오.
Bombarda.
봄바르다.
Confringo.
아, 이제 저거 상자일 때 그냥 쉽게 열 수 있을 듯? 잠깐, 저기 어떻게 올라가? 뭐지?
Glacius. Confringo.
뭐가 있나? 올라가는 계단. 아, 여기 있구나. 잠깐, 이건 또 어떻게 열어?
Revelio.
뭔가 있나 본데. 여기 있구만.
Accio.
왜 안 열려? 된 건가? 아, 됐다. 좋아. 이거 씨발 뭐야 이건 또.
Depulso.
뭐야? 그렇지. 미확인 전설 나이스. 2개 얻었네. 가자.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
탐색하기.
I will
Revelio.
get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
닥쳐. 이게 말 많네. 주변을 둘러봅시다. 뭐가 있을까? 레벨리오. 오, 뭐야, 애들 잔뜩 있잖아 여기.
Clever.
오케이. 걸렸다. 와, 개쎄. 쿠루시오 업그레이드 하니까 존나
That was
쎄.
the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really.
Revelio.
Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
탐색하기.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
저 새끼 그냥 고블린어를 할 줄 모르는 애 같은데?
We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
나 뭐 놓친 거 있나? 없죠? 갑시다.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I
Revelio.
think that I am, they're building something rather large.
여기는 되게 퍼즐이 많다.
There must be more notes around here.
정말 극혐인걸?
Building.
애들도 많네요. 가서 이거 그냥 줘줘. 저만 보고 있잖아. 일단 2명 컷. 2명 컷. 와. 좋아. 존내 아프다. 좋았어. 와, 방금 쿠르시오로 반피 깎을 건가?
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
쿠르시오 하나로?
Boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
쿠르시오가 존내 세네.
What are they going to build?
약간 단점이
This mine
있다면
is
소리가
too
너무
small for
커요.
whatever it is.
쿠르시오 소리가 너무 커.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
좋아. 파밍. 이건 또 뭐야?
Confringo.
응?
Depulso.
여기도 있네. 좋았어. 아주 극혐이구만. 됐어.
Revelio.
크리스마스 트리다. 헐, 대박. 할로윈 트리는 언제 나와? 아야, 할로윈 트리란다. 그 뭐야 그거? 재고 랜턴? 그건 없나 보네. 가자. 좋아. 타스. 고블린 주사 마법보다 bombarda로 폭발하기. 와, 애들 개 많네. 몇 명 애들은 정리하는 게 좋은 것 같아요. 아, 걸렸다. 오케이. 오케이. 뭐 이 새끼들아? 이 새끼가. 좋아. 디펜더. 우와. 오. 오케이. 뭐 이 새끼야? 좋아. 나이스.
That should be the last of them.
나 혼자 다 하는데. 이제 뭘 해야 되냐? 아하. 이거 뭐야? 뭐가 달라졌지?
Revelio.
저거 뭐가 달라진 거야? 뭐가 달라졌긴 했겠지.
I'll be quiet.
열려라 참깨. 좋아.
Revelio.
묘하게 손 보고. 더 없나? 더 없겠지?
This is not good. They're building
드릴이다, 드릴.
enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
헐.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
알려주러 가자. 여기에 또 상자가 있네요. 상자. 난 봤다. 저 상자 뭐지? 여기서
Accio.
있다. 아하. 어디까지 가는 건데?
I need a moment to catch my breath.
내 보물 상자.
This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
보물 상자. 여기구만. 알로우무라 제발 1렙짜리. 아. 너무나 씁쓸하고. 달리면서도 쏠 수 있으면
We're
좋은데.
almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
The lift. 이거 어떻게 올려? 아, 오네? 알아서 오는구만.
Revelio.
좋아, 가자. 또 내려가? 가는 길 맞겠지? 내가 왔던 데잖아. 아, 이제 나가면 되는 거지? 가자. 나가자. 나이스.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
싸움 난 거지 뭐.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
로드곡과 대화하세요. 두두 등장.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife.
헐.
She told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
아저씨 조심해요. 불안해. 불쌍해. 안돼. 됐나? 그거 씁쓸하구만. 그거 씁쓸해. 아, 오케이. 광선의 그림자체. 와, 이건 또 언제 하냐 이거. 좋았어. 오케이, 여기까지만 합시다. 내일 또 이어서 하겠습니다.